I mean, it does need
So this is where it begins.
like a bit
It
of
began in the
cleaning.
courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
I want that blade. Honestly, same. That's a very good question.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos.
Yeah.
I'm certain.
Why wouldn't it enter like that?
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Lyrium,
Whatever
right?
it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Needs a bit of renovation. Yeah. I mean, it's a couple of decades old, I'm sure, so...
If you can't find him, then find his followers. We can go after them.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Selene had been assassinated.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. She's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. She can help.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
That is true.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with battered soldiers.
Shut up.
If you shut your mouth and open your eyes, you'd see that the Inquisition...
The girl! Everybody freak out!
Thank you for that stuff, and thank you for the hydrate. Guess who's back? Oh, sure thing, Mata-chan. Get some nice rest. It was so lovely having you here with us. But yeah, get some good night's sleep, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Good night, Mata-chan. The Grandmaster Wizard of Words. Yeah, thank you for the hydrate. Wait, what was I about to say? Jump up, it better be who I think it is. Is it all? Are we already able to talk to them though? I have arrived. Well, welcome back, Scout. I don't know if you ever left, but nonetheless, it's great to have you here with us. Okay. You certainly have. Oh my god. There we go, Skyhold. Find the plasmid. It's not what I wanted to do. Wait. When can I meet them? Disaster in the deeps. I was away, but return as the white. What do you mean the white? Timely intervention. Come back. Skyhold. Wait. Inquisitor's Path. Varric. I can't compare. Oh, Lord of the Rings reference. My God. Speak with Varric on the battlements. I'm gonna do that right now.
Look at this place.
Okay, so he wants to. If he wants to talk. No, not. Nope. It's up there, right? Actually, I don't know. Hello, Harding. I'll be right with like everyone in just a second. Is it this way? I don't remember. I mean, you can walk through these, right?
Majestic. How is a place like this ever lost?
Very good question. Are you guys ready? Eric! Wait. Recreate the custom appearance of your champion of Kirkwall. Wait, oh, so this is what you were talking about. My brain isn't braining. I want the custom. That's true. She didn't have that blood. Okay, I can't remember her like all that well. Not that. I think a little bit more like that. I mean, she was a bit tanner. I think. What was that sound? Eye color, they were like light brown. It's hard to tell in this light. That's green. Oh my god, I need to get close to like. Oh. Still a bit green though, isn't it? A bit lighter actually. Okay, never mind. I know this doesn't really matter, but it matters to me. It's a lot of pressure for everyone. Oh my god. Eye color, hair, under brow bone. Eyelash color. Probably like brown since you have that light. Hair. Eyeliner color, I'm gonna say brown. What you had in the game. Blush color. Lip color. I mean, that is pretty on point. Lip shine. Hers was completely matte. I just don't think that's like a thing in the game. Okay. I felt that was pretty alright. Yeah. That's so sweet of you, Jello. I feel like these sliders in Inquisition are actually really hard to like deal with. Especially in the lighting. I'm obviously I'm not like 100% happy with this, but I'm not gonna pull up like a picture and be like, oh no, because it's two different games and whatnot. So I'm not gonna look exact. Just this is fine. It's fine. But thank you. That's so sweet. You jump up. I've seen your drawings. You not drive. I mean draw very nicely. Like what are you talking? Qualified with crayons on concrete. Like what the fuck? Thank you, jump up. That's so sweet. That's so sweet of you. Okay, are you guys ready for this? I'm so happy. My Hawk! In case you didn't know, Dragons 2 is so far my favorite one. And Hawk, I don't know, Hawk just has a special place in my heart. Okay, she's in my heart. Actually, I can tell there's something with the eyes. The eyes are not right. They're a bit too... Her eyes were like actually more round. Eye position. Eye rotation. I think that's better. Get back. Okay, you guys ready for this?
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk,
my
the
God!
Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him after all.
You've already dropped half a mountain on the bastard. I'm sure anything I can tell you pales in comparison.
Okay, it definitely does not look like her. But just me, at least it's not Garrett. Is that not like canon, like male Hawk's name? Last time I fucked it up, and then male Garrett came out. I was so sad. I was so upset, but that's my own fault. So this is just like, it's amazing.
Oh, I don't know. You did save a city from a horde of rampaging Kunari. I don't see how that really applies. Or is there a horde of rampaging Kunari I don't know about? There's a Kunari. He almost qualifies as a horde all by himself. Fortunately, he's on our side. So, then, what can I tell you? Varric said that you fought Corypheus before. Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
Is it reversible?
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them? It's possible, but we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
What were you investigating?
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens? The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it. Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe. Hopefully, my friend in the Wardens will know more.
This is bad for the Wardens. Right, it feels closer. It feels right. Because I can actually tell now mentally that this is my Hawk. I could not with like a Garrett Hawk, okay. Helena's sitting in her room talking to herself. Obviously, it's what I do, okay? It's what I do.
If Corypheus has corrupted the Wardens, it may be too late to save them. I understand. I'll do whatever's necessary to stop him. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor. I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like? Complicated. It's not like the minstrels make it out to be. He's not just a monster. Or a hero. Or maybe he's both. He was trying to change the world. He knew it couldn't happen peacefully.
He was? He knew? Is he gone? Like, gone?
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now? My brother's a Grey Warden. I had my friend Avonlea take him as far from Orlais as possible. When all the Wardens started acting strangely, I had to keep my family safe. I'm never really happy leaving Anders alone.
Oh.
Once I realized Wardens were acting strangely, I had no choice. I've seen Corypheus affect Anders' mind before.
Oh, yeah.
If he was involved, I couldn't risk it happening again.
Hog is just trying to, protect our family. We'll have to go to bed now. Of course, don't. It's like 1 a.m. Let's get up early tomorrow. I hope the rest of your stream will be awesome. And remember that you are worth every good thing that comes in your way. Thank you, Stone. That's so kind of you to say. We appreciate you. I hope you get a good night's rest and have fun with whatever you're doing tomorrow. And hope you'll... Sorry. We'll see you soon. Yeah, good night. Oh, Olivia is streaming. Where have you been?
Where did you go after the mages rebelled? I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. We thought that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to hunt for us. But all the circles were rising up by then. We helped a lot of them take that final step.
Yeah, way to go, Hawk. You fought Corypheus.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus. The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back, or maybe it's all Tevinter magic. But he was dead, I swear it.
I believe you, Hawk.
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me? Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition.
Aww.
I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
Burn. Burn, Anders. Well,
We'll talk later. I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Hawk. Can we hug her?
Let me know if you have any other questions. Otherwise, I'll meet you at Crestwood. We'll talk later. Right.
That is crazy.
Inquisitor Llewellyn. It sounds odd, don't you think?
Not at all.
Is that the official response?
I suppose it is. But it's the truth. We needed a leader. You have proven yourself.
You are so handsome.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
Hole?
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer. Although the truth is somewhat more complex.
I'm not sure how much more complexity I need, Solus.
Indeed, my dear. He may call it whatever he likes, but it is still a threat.
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
I trust Solus. I really do. So I'm just opening my can. Cheers. Like, Solus knows what he's talking about.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
You're feeling their pain.
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
I'm sorry, Cole.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone.
Oh.
Cracked brown pain. Dry. Scraping. Thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yeah.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am.
Cutie.
It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
What a cute he is. Stay and help us. Help.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes.
I don't care what
Helping.
Vivian thinks.
I help the hurt. The helpless.
You do.
There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
All right. Help him.
It's all right. I want to stay.
Please do that. The forgotten boy. our little cutie. Oh, we can't go here yet, right? Nope. Hi, Cole.
Roderick was sorry before he died.
Glad to hear it.
Roderick was a pebble in the Inquisition's boot. A little remorse seems only fair.
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The Herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple, pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought her. Maker, forgive me. I hope I did enough.
Liliana and I will take good care of him. Oh yeah, you and Liliana are married, and Cole is your son. Oh my goodness. Sarah, I haven't talked to you in a while.
So, Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Draste, what did I step in?
Draste, not an elven god. Ah, she hates elves.
Maybe nobody saw this coming, but you knew how I got the job.
I know what people said, but people believe all sorts of shite when they're scared. Swear at a farmer and you've cursed his crops. Spill the salt and you're dead by dawn. Dance through town in a goat's head and children people never had go missing.
She talking like riddles that I can't understand really. Cole and Sandal, or at least in my dream canon. Oh, that's true, Sandal too.
The ancient thing trying to kill us seems pretty real.
Don't get me started. Oh wait, too late, right? A magister who cracked the Black City. It's a hazy dream, right? I mean, if it's real, then the seat of the Maker? Real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker? Real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world? Real things. It's too far, innit? I just want to plug the Skyhole rubbish so I can go play.
I need doubters like you.
Keep calling it nonsense. That perspective will keep the Inquisition grounded.
Oh, I can do that. Sure could use a few more people shouting no. We fight, the bad things go away, everyone calms down, and everything goes back to normal. A nice, well-paid normal.
Oh.
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
I know, scary, innit? So bring 'em on. But first, food. I'm starving.
Let's go. All right. Wait, who's that? Oh, Sarah. Vivian. Ugh. Hello, Vivian.
What a fascinating life you lead, my dear. First you fall out of the Fade, then you're attacked by an archdemon. If you wanted more public attention, you could have just held a ball.
Oh, I'll try that.
I'll talk to Josephine. Maybe we can get matching gowns before the next attack.
I've got a tailor in Valwayor who can work miracles, my dear. But not those sort of miracles. You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
I'm not going to forgive what happened at Haven. Corypheus will answer for what he's done.
You're angry. Good. Anger can save you when everything else is gone. Just make sure you put it to good use. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
Okay, that was a decent interaction. Didn't mind that.
So, this is Skyhold.
Yep. What's up with the music?
Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications.
Sure.
We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
But yes, sir.
On the other hand, that means he can see us from miles away.
Let him come. I swear I'll take the Twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
You're no good to me, Dad.
Watch that this enthusiasm.
What's up with her smile?
I wouldn't be the first to die in your service. The people flock to your banner, eager to fight for the Herald of Andraste. Their faith is a leash, and your Inquisition has taken hold of it.
Okay, that was not a great interaction. Oh, we're not done.
Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
What's up with that smile? I am not.
I wish they'd understand that I'm really nobody.
You're somebody. Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter.
The truth does
listen to me
matter.
talk. Your
Blackwell.
time is valuable, and I've wasted enough of it.
Okay, that wasn't like a perfect encounter. Okay, let's go back down. Yoink. Ow. Lisette?
Thank you for Haven. Less so for Redcliffe, but I am committed to serve your worship.
Great. Harding!
See? What did I
Scout
tell you?
Harding.
Your worship.
What's new?
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud.
Oh.
That's just her face, though, isn't it?
Tell me about yourself.
So, who's Scout Harding really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by that thing out there.
Okay, great. Such smirk. Someone's feeling like... Right. What are you doing here?
Shouldn't you be out there, scouting?
Give her a fucking break.
Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
That's good. Bye. Yep. Apple is not in there right now. Sandra. Oh, wait. Oh, there you guys are. Up the iron bowl.
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it.
I do.
Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
Have you seen who composed the music for Veilguard? Was it Hans Zimmer? If not, I don't remember. Also, I don't think I think someone told me who composed the music, so I'm not... Is it Hans Zimmer? Yes! Oh, wait, let me see. Hans Zimmer. I actually thought it was Hans Zimmer who did Skyrim. But it was actually Jeremy Soule. What have you done? Hans Zimmer. Interstellar. The Lion King. Dune. Both. The Prince of Egypt. Of course, that's why it's so fucking good. Are you kidding me? What else? Spirit. Pirates of the Caribbean. What else? Okay, great. Gladiator. Good things. Which is wild. He is a master of the craft. Yeah. Okay, I have a fun story. So, when the first Dune movie came out back in 2021, I was obviously very pregnant. And me and my boyfriend went and saw that in the movies. I remember exactly, I was 18 weeks along. Then my daughter in my stomach hated I think she hated the sound because Dune is a very loud movie when you go to the movies. And she kicked me so hard for the very first time. That's the first time I like felt her. So Dune is like a special little movie for me. She hated it. Not the first. Wait, but why is he on the... Why is he on it though? Hans Zimmer. I think it says so on Google at least. Yeah, Dune. It's at least it says here that he did Dune and Dune Part 2. Hello, Alistair. Welcome on in. How are you? No, don't apologize, Alistair. Please don't. You're fine. You're really fine. It's so great to have you with us. But yeah, Alistair, we have just arrived at Skyhold. So that's good. I was about to say Skyhaven, but that's not true. Let me just gonna hydrate Olivia. Not gonna look at her screen because she is playing Belgard. I swear to God, I'm not looking. I'm gonna hydrate her. Hydrate. And then off we go. I'm okay without my cousins most of the day. Ooh, did you have fun? We played retro games all day. No way! Haha. Retro games. What kind of games, Alistair? Oh yeah, the Dune you're referencing isn't the first though. Yeah, that's the Dune that I know. I haven't like watched the ones. Is it from like in the 80s or 90s? Yeah, yeah. That's the one I referenced. Also, what's it called? Like Dune. There's something called Children of Dune or something, where it's like Paul Atreides' son, I think. I haven't watched the show though, but.
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
Why did you say it like that, Iron Bull? Why did you say it like that?
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. She doesn't talk much.
Hi, Jesse. Welcome on in. How are you? I've been lurking all day while doing errands and finally settled for the day. Oh my lord, so productive of you. Have you had a nice day though? Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, the young lady Hexter did not like it. She kept kicking me whenever that like very loud, you know, like the very recognizable Dune sound comes on, like the song. She would just like kick me in the ribs. It hurt a lot. Halo 2, Mario Kart, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. Ooh, Need for Speed. Oh my god, I remember that. What's good aside from losing my wallet? Okay, oh, you found it. Okay, that's good. But that's scary. That's some scary shit right there. My goodness. Yeah, well, yeah, just we got rated by Becky, cosplay Becky. She was so sweet. It's really nice having her here. I'm not gonna say much because he said she doesn't talk much.
Huh.
So, you want to kill some demons? Or Venatori? Or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink.
That was nice of him to do.
I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
Oh. Sorry. Oh, you're better? That's good to hear. I'm sorry if you've been feeling down. Really sorry, Alistair, but I'm happy to hear you feeling better. Definitely cheered up today hanging out with my cousin. Oh, that sounds so nice. Sounds like what you, like, just what you needed. I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah. I wish I could go back in time and, like, save... Princess and I shared both one PlayStation, like, the original PlayStation, the PlayStation 2. I wish we hadn't, like, gotten rid of that in all our games. I'm sure it would have worked fine. We had, like, 50 games or so. It was actually a lot. Yeah, this was good.
It was good to get that perspective.
Yeah. Sounds like we could use an easy win for boys like Tanner. And vets like Mira have seen enough to be wary. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that. No matter what comes next.
Cutie patootie, Iron Bull. Let's go talk to Cassandra.
You knew where Hawk was all along.
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit.
You kidnapped me. You interrogated me. What did you expect?
I expected you to tell the truth. I told you what was at stake.
So I just hand her over on your say-so? It's okay, Hawk. This zealot isn't crazy. I promise. Look at her. She's finally lost it.
All right, you've both made your points. We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. First, Liliana and I searched for the hero of Ferelden, but she had vanished. Then, we looked for Hawk, but she was gone too. We thought it all connected, but no. It was just you. You who kept her from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
I get Varric. He was not gonna offer, like, his best friend up to Cassandra. Cassandra would not have let Hawk go if Hawk said, no thank you, I don't want to. But at the same time, Cassandra, like, worked really hard. And I think she's feeling like she could have saved Divine Justinia, right? Isn't that what she's feeling? At least that's how I'm, like, interpreting it. Ooh, I'm going to a concert on Monday too, so hopefully that's fun too. Oh my god, yeah. You always go to concerts. Sounds so much fun. Yeah, when we moved out when I was younger. Oh, you lost all your PlayStation 1 games. I'm sorry. We're struggling together, Alistair. Left 4 Dead 2 is so much fun. Oh, I don't know that one. Love Cassandra. She's so good. Definitely not. Especially if she's a mage character. I get both sides. She just wanted someone to lead the Inquisition, and she wanted. She feels like if Hawk or the hero Ferelden had been at the Conclave, they could have all been saved. Yeah, what's done is done.
You can't change the past, Cassandra.
So I must accept what? That the Maker wanted all this to happen? That he... Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varric kept her secret.
She's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
Sepultura, so final tour with, oh my god, Ginger opening. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's hard to see them because they're a female Russian heavy metal band. They can't get out to Europe much. Yeah, they probably can't. I mean, are there even flights going to Russia at the moment from like Europe? Ugh. We need to work together. Oh, this is like dismissing both of their feelings, but I'm not gonna like pick sides here. Oh, private ones? You think so?
Attacking him now won't help us, Cassandra.
Ha! Exactly.
And you better not be keeping anything else from us.
I understand.
I must not think of what could have been. We have so much at stake. Go, Varric. Just go.
You heard her. I get it. I get it.
You know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, she'd be dead too. You people have done enough to her.
I believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk. I'm such a fool.
What if you hadn't believed him and you'd tracked Hawk down?
Honestly, Hawk might not even have agreed to become Inquisitor. She supported the Mage Rebellion after all. She wouldn't have trusted me for a second. But this isn't about Hawk, or even Varric. Not truly. I should have been more careful. I should have been smarter. I don't deserve to be here.
Also, don't blame yourself.
You're too hard on yourself, Cassandra.
Not hard enough, I think.
You can't believe that.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk or the hero of Ferelden, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. You're not what I'd pictured. But if I've learned anything, it's that I know less than nothing.
Cassandra. Yeah. Okay, well, everything has a price, even say. Yeah, that makes sense. I hope you have fun. I don't know them. But it sounds like fun. Can she, like, tell us anything else? Are you good, Cassandra?
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
Oh my gosh.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
My clan never stayed in one place for long, though we primarily roamed the Free Marches.
Oh? I didn't think your people roamed that far north. But clearly I'm mistaken. I'm told some members of your clan might still be alive. Do you intend to go back?
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
I like your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
Tell that demon, what does it call itself? Cole. Tell it to leave. He may
No.
not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us. Spirits are not creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor.
Tell me about
I'd like to
yourself.
get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
Well, okay, not that. Just being
no
friendly.
motivation beyond making things between us less
antagonistic.
Exactly.
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentegast, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
You're Navarran royalty.
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentegasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentegasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
And you joined the Seekers to get away from that?
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentegasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
What happened?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
You worked for the Divine?
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker.
What?
I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Sepultura have been around a while. They're originally a thrash metal band that transitioned into the new metal genre. Oh, I will admit that I don't know much about metal. I really don't, but sounds like fun. What is a right hand?
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You thought she could really change things?
Justinia knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'll let you get back to work.
Oh my god, don't swing at me, please. Let's see. Cassandra Ironbowl. Sarah, Vivian Blackwall. Cullen Cole. Osolis. Josephine. Merrick. Oh my god. Would you like to know what happens to her brother? I don't think she tells you the whole story. Oh, sure. Sure. I definitely don't remember her telling me. Varric, are you good? She's calmed down.
Cassandra's calmed down. I think you can take your hand off your crossbow.
Define calm down for me in terms of who or what she's punching right now. I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
Talk to her.
I bet Cassandra regrets how things went back there. You should talk to her.
I appreciate that you're trying to keep the peace, but things between me and the Seeker are as good as they'll get. I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Can I go in now?
What was this place?
Oh.
So much room for whatever was here.
Talk to Solus.
Inquisitor.
Tell me about yourself.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
Why is there not a heart right here? Anthony had gained enough fame as a dragon hunter that he was targeted by a group of blood mages who needed dragon blood for their rituals. When Anthony refused to help them, they beheaded him right in front of 12-year-old Cassandra. Fuck me. Oh my lord, poor Cassandra.
You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the air.
The girl! Everybody speak out!
Princess, are you still awake? Do you work with anyone?
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you got your nap, I forgot.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter.
Oh.
Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
I'm impressed that you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. My friends comforted me in grief and shared my joy. Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand it, the Chantry declares that spirits are not truly people. Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
You have an interesting way of looking at the world, Solus.
I try. And that isn't quite an answer.
I look forward to helping you make new friends.
That should be... well...
That isn't quite an answer either. You said you traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Claudia, welcome on in. How are you? The dialogue is so good. It's taken a while though now, but it's fine.
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors.
Wow.
I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
Tell me what happened.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors.
Oh.
One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelan fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
Oh, you're doing good. That's good. I'm doing amazing. Actually, I'm not that tired and it's 2 a.m. No, you're fine, Claudia. Like, that's fine. The time differences and all, like, don't worry about it. But it's so great to see you. It's so great to have you with us. Yeah, Icy was also in here earlier. So that was really nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna need my blanket. Because it's getting a bit cold here. So I hope you got some nice rest. Oof. Now that my boyfriend left our office, I don't have him to like heat up the room with me. Ugh. I study the Fade.
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never
Oh my god, what did I do?
Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
Do you like that sound, Princess?
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
My gosh.
Why?
Two reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interesting.
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger.
Yep.
If Corypheus destroyed the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
Ah.
Inquisitor, that is why I joined, not why I stayed.
Oh.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train your will to control magic and withstand possession. Your indomitable focus is an enjoyable side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
Indomitable focus.
Indomitable focus?
Presumably. I have yet to see it dominated. I imagine that the sight would be fascinating.
I love Inky's response. It's just like, ah.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh my god. Tell me about the Fate, and then it turned into like hardcore flirting. It's like that would be fascinating. Dorian.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
It's just me. Does he reminds me a bit of Astarion. That like a little too tense dude with that accent. Should we romance him and then watch him shut us down real quick?
I was distracted. That's all.
Distracted? By my wit and charm? I have plenty of both.
How interesting to find someone so aware of his strengths.
I'm a man of many talents. What can I say? I always assumed the elder one behind the Venatori was a magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales.
Tales.
But here we are. One of those very magisters, a dark spawn.
I want to do it. If
Why
he
does
lets
that
me.
make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
It's not destroyed yet. We're good for now, Dorian.
Last I checked, the Blights hadn't actually destroyed the world.
Not for lack of trying. If they were more clever, they'd have unleashed something that would really do the job.
True.
No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
No one likes a pessimist.
That attitude must be why they kicked you out of the Imperium.
They didn't kick me out? Well, only because they never got around to it. Eventually, they might have. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world.
Oh, I thought he would like... Oh, hello.
Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Oh, I thought it was now that he would be like, honey, I'm not into you. Dorian.
The Inquisition supports free mages. What's next? Elves running Halamsharal?
Why not?
Cows milking farmers?
I'll think of something.
Give me time. I'm sure I'll surprise you.
I suspect that's untrue. Unless you strip yourself naked and allow the Chantry to flog you into repentance. Now, that would surprise me.
Where the fuck did that come from, Dorian?
What the support of your
Dorian, chill.
For mages in general, I mean. The Inquisition is seen as an authority. You've given southern mages license to, well, be like mages back home.
If that means they're anything like you, I approve.
Ha! There aren't many mages back home like me.
I'd believe that.
I never fit in. Bloodstains are so difficult to clean, you see.
So we're doomed to a future of blood magic then?
Not at first. But you'd be a fool not to see where this could lead.
Thing is, the Imperium was once just like the South. Templars, proper circles, all that rot. Then it changed. By inches. Not that this is reason to oppress us. Still, my homeland should be a cautionary tale, not a source of inspiration.
It occurs to me that I barely know anything about you.
Beyond my being a mage from Tevinter, you mean?
He's so
Beyond
funny.
that, yes.
And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
I'm well aware of your finer qualities. Believe me.
Of course you are. You're a discerning and intelligent woman, after all. Now, what was I talking about? Ah, yes, me. I am the scion of House Parvis, a product of generations of careful breeding and the repository of its hopes and dreams. Naturally, I despised it all. The lies, the scheming, the illusions of supremacy. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was not happy with my choices.
Careful breeding.
What did you mean by generations of careful breeding?
The great families of Tevinter don't have children.
refined traits, weed out the undesirable, and promote the rest. My mother was chosen for my father because magic runs strongly in her blood. Never mind that they loathed each other. They wanted a son who could become Archon to make House Parvis the envy of the Imperium. They got me. A cautionary tale that you should be careful what you wish for.
I'm getting the impression that you don't care much for your homeland.
On the contrary, I care for my homeland a great deal. There's so much potential. Sadly, we squander it. We refuse to acknowledge how far we've fallen because pretending is easier. We pretend the Qunari can be beaten. We pretend that we're superior to everyone, even our own people. Not everyone feels that way. I don't. Sadly, we're the minority.
It just seems... So much of what you say about the Imperium is entirely negative.
It might sound that way. For all our faults, my people have many virtues. We are laden with history and culture. Tevinter is where Thedas truly began, remember? We treasure our past and preserve it. You can walk down a side street and find nothing built during the modern ages. And despite appearances...
Oh my god, what did I do?
We have no reserve, not
Princess.
in war and not in love. If I truly believed my homeland was beyond all hope, I wouldn't miss it so much.
Ooh, what kind of tea did you make, Alistair? God, he talks a lot.
Why would your family be upset with your choices?
Because I rejected their idyllic plan. If they had their way, by now I'd be married to some unlucky girl from a powerful family. We'd live in luxurious despair, despising each other as I waited to take my father's place in the magisterium. I declined the honor, and thus it's best I'm far from home. Less of an embarrassment that way, you see?
Why remain with the Inquisition? Why not go back to Tevinter?
I'm not exactly welcome back home. Not that it matters, I'm quite accustomed to being a pariah. It adds to my charm. I can do more for Tevinter here. If the Venatori succeed, it'll set my homeland back 1,000 years. I'm sure some magisters would disagree, but that's why we kill them.
Are we not going to be able to?
That's too bad. I never tire of talking about myself.
I should go.
I do rather like watching you leave.
What are you talking about?
So I take it you're Dalish? Is that the correct word here?
It is, yes.
Yes, that's right.
We don't have Dalish clans coming northward, for obvious reasons. So I've never met one of your people before, although I've heard about them.
The girl! Everybody freak out!
Princess.
I'm here to help you deal with the Venatori, after all.
Oh, I appreciate your help.
And I appreciate your help, Dorian.
Excellent. Mutual appreciation is a grand way to begin.
Okay, I don't think we can do it right now, Claudia.
As you wish.
I don't know if I ruined the dialogue or whatnot, but... Liliana... No, that's Fiona.
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now, yes?
Yup.
I should thank you. The way things ended in Redcliffe, you could have demanded anything you wished. Yet you chose to make us equal partners. I was not expecting that.
Regular black tea with the milk and sugar. Nice. Oh, but he doesn't do it until his quest. Oh my lord. Well. Believe in your cause.
You rebelled for good reason.
Yup.
I knew you, of all people, would understand. I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion.
And mother.
And now, I am none of those things. Odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
You are a Grey Warden.
You were once a Grey Warden.
Mine is an unusual circumstance, Inquisitor. Normally one is part of the Order until death. But long ago I found myself stripped of what made me a warden. They tried to reinitiate me, But nothing worked, nor could they figure out how it happened. So I was sent to the Circle of Magi, the first warden ever to be kicked out. Quite the achievement.
You sound happy about it.
Becoming a warden seemed like a dream when I was first conscripted.
Oh, is it my turn now?
Towards the end, however,
Hurrah!
my
I'm
brothers
so
and
excited.
sisters,
I'm so excited.
They felt I had somehow cheated death. I was glad to leave. It also made me unique in the circle. I had an opportunity to do more than I ever could as a warden.
I had some really nice coffee at my cousin's that his mom and dad brought back from the Lake District in America. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I will say that when I'm home, like, I'm the only one who drinks coffee in my household, obviously. And oh, sorry, I just buy like the cheapest coffee. I really do.
You mean you began the Mage Rebellion?
Actually, Anders did.
I pushed for our vote to free the circles of Magi, but I cannot claim sole responsibility for what followed. Still, despite all the chaos, I would do it again. What happened had to happen.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
Most are pleased with the Alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
Okay, bye-bye.
I'll leave you to it.
Before you go, Inquisitor, a question.
Yep.
In Redcliffe, after we left, did you perhaps speak with King Alistair? Considering who you are?
He wasn't in the mood to talk.
It's just that I knew his father, Marek, back when I was a warden.
You want me to smooth things over with him? Introduce you?
No, it's too late for that. I only wanted to know if he was happy. His father had such hopes for him. Don't mind me, Inquisitor. The concerns of an old woman. Nothing more.
Fiona! Ooh. I like Kenko or Nescafe, but I really like these Colombian ground beans from my supermarket that are really nice, but expensive. I buy whatever's on sale. Ah, sorry, I'm not gonna do that right now. Liliana, you are up here, right? Hello.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Oh.
Inquisitor, I was not expecting a visit. You had little interest in speaking to me privately before. But as dear Josephine says, it's never too late to make a friend.
Was I interrupting?
I hope I'm not disrupting anything.
The commander was just delivering the names of those we lost at Haven. You must blame me for this.
No, I do not. I blame Corypheus.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
Yep.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
You look out for your people. That's a good thing.
Is it? My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus...
We're better than Corypheus.
Sparrow. Alright, let's go back down, talk to Josephine, and then I think Josephine is the last one. I'm just gonna... Ouch. Hi, Solus.
How can I help?
Okay, bye.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
I loved how early he called me Lesaline. That made me so happy. Josephine! Where are you? Josephine is so cute too. Hello.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Cold.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death.
The court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Oh, you weren't the biggest fan of Josephine when this released, but she grew on you. I think she's so great.
Oh my god, what did I do?
Princess! For those who don't know, Princess is my sister, and that is literally her shouting, "What did I do?" And she loves it. She's a fan. Also, when he calls you Venan, like my heart stops. Like I'm flatlining. Beep. Love it.
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force. Leliana reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Think to where? Voice actor on Heal stream. Absolutely. I love the villain's line later on when she calls him Venant. It's... Oh, I can't wait, Claudia.
A grand masquerade. I need to go shopping.
I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor.
Thank you.